So on Monday, Donald Trump started his administration. He kicked things off by exiting the World Health Organization, exiting the Paris agreements, among other things regarding climate change. And he's really setting the bar for people like Peter Dutton in Australia. This is how you make Australia great again. So I'm looking at what Peter Dutton's been saying, what the Liberal Party have been saying, and they've said, we've got no plans to exit the World Health Organization. We've got no plans to exit the Climate Paris Agreement, which restricts and is driving up the cost of everything in Australia with regards to fuel. So I'm looking at these things, I'm looking at Peter Dutton's rhetoric, and I'm saying, hang on, you want to replace Albo, but you don't want to get rid of some of these things that are kneecapping families, driving the cost of everything up, groceries up, fuel up, just the cost of living. And here we are looking at Donald Trump setting the bar up really high, and it's being well received. He won the popular vote. He won a massive landslide, won all the swing states. And you don't see that that platform might have an appeal to Australians. Peter Dutton really needs to rethink his party platform. And again, he's just a puppet. He doesn't control his party room. He doesn't control the numbers. The moderates, the left-wingers in the Liberal Party have taken over. But Peter Dutton really needs some steel in his spine to stand up to these people, to set the party platform. Now, I don't think that's going to happen. There's an election coming up in the next few months. And I really think that you're going to have to start looking at other parties that are in the running in the Senate, parties like One Nation, parties like the Libertarian Party, parties like the UAP in whatever form it runs in. And by the way, some of you guys missed this story in late December. I wasn't covering the news at the time, I was away. But Clive Palmer has actually trademarked the name the Clive and Pauline Party, as well as the Teal Party, quite humorously. I don't know in what form he's going to make that run in the election. This will be his last election I do believe he'll be able to run in. But also, I don't know whether Pauline even gave him the permission to do that. But look, I guess a lot is going to be revealed over the next few months. But when it comes to voting for the Senate, look at some of these minor parties, look at what they're talking about, so that whether it's an Albanese government, whether it's a Peter Dutton government, they can hold the bastards honest in the Senate. There are some lower house seats which are very winnable, and I will point those out closer to the election with our how to vote cards, with my videos. But this is not what Peter Dutton should be doing. He's targeting the wrong seats. He's running on the wrong platform. Donald Trump is setting the bar right up here, and Peter Dutton is being found wanting. He's falling short of the mark. He's not exactly where he needs to be. And the Australian people are going to see that, and they're going to be like, oh, you're like Labor Light. Well, in that case, we're going to see exactly what happened in Victoria with Dan Andrews getting elected again. We're going to see Albo get in again because Peter Dutton is running a weak policy. We're going to see a minority government, and we're going to see a situation where they're going to be relying on these Teals, on these Muslim independents, on these other independents like Diley and Bob Katter in order to form government. And that's the reality. And that's really unfortunate because we're seeing the model in America. Donald Trump won the popular vote. He won the swing states. There's clearly an appeal over there. When is Peter Dutton going to wake up and see that? I'll see you guys later.